The great Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Drawing inspiration from the great Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius, we're reminded of how our thoughts shape our reality and well-being. Much like the influence of the company we keep can profoundly impact our journey, certain habits can silently steer us away from the Stoic path. Before we begin, I would appreciate if you liked the video so that you can help me to continue spreading the Stoic philosophy. If you are not subscribed, I recommend you to subscribe and activate the bell so you don't miss any video. Habit number 1. Complaining about things outside your control. Imagine being at a picnic where everyone is enjoying themselves, the sun is shining, the food is great, and then suddenly clouds gather and it begins to rain. While most would pack up and move inside, finding joy in the change and savoring the smell of rain, there will be a few who'd let this unexpected turn ruin their day, complaining about the weather, the bad luck, or their ruined outfits. This is a classic example of being affected by things beyond our control. Life, much like the weather, is unpredictable, and while we can't control the events that occur, we certainly can control our reactions to them. Stoicism is rooted in understanding and internalizing the difference between things we can change and those we can't. The act of complaining, especially about things beyond our grasp, is a futile exercise that saps our energy and time. It chains us to a perpetual state of discontent. In a real-world setting, consider the workplace. We all have encountered colleagues who spend considerable time lamenting over decisions made by higher-ups or changes in company policies, rather than adapting and finding ways to work with the new parameters. Not only does this constant complaining affect their productivity and peace of mind, but it also creates a negative environment for those around them. To combat this anti-Stoic behavior, one could heed the wisdom of Epictetus. We should always be asking ourselves, is this something that is or is not in my control? When faced with such situations, instead of voicing discontent, a more Stoic approach would be to ask, how can I adapt to this? Or, what can I learn from this situation? By doing so, we reclaim our power and maintain our inner peace, ensuring that we remain unswayed by external events, no matter how unpredictable they might be. Habit number 2. Seeking external validation. Picture yourself working on a project for weeks, pouring your heart and soul into it. Once complete, instead of feeling proud of your accomplishment, you find yourself constantly checking for likes, comments, or any form of acknowledgement on social media. Or perhaps you've bought a new outfit, and instead of wearing it because it makes you feel confident, you're seeking compliments to validate your choice. In our digital age, this need for external validation is amplified. Social media platforms thrive on our human desire for affirmation, making it easy to fall into the trap of quantifying our self-worth with metrics like followers, likes, or shares. This, however, is a shaky foundation to build one's self-esteem upon, as these numbers are fleeting and often influenced by factors out of our control. Practically speaking, relying on external validation is like being on a seesaw. One day you're up because of the praise and attention, and the next, you're plummeting down due to a lack of it or, worse, criticism. This volatile emotional roller coaster prevents us from having a consistent sense of self-worth and peace. The Stoic approach would be to find validation from within. Stoicism teaches us that self-worth should be anchored in our virtues, actions, and personal growth, rather than the fickle opinions of others. As Epictetus wisely stated, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This means that the true measure of our worth isn't the praise or criticism we receive from others, but how we evaluate and feel about our own actions and decisions. To embody this Stoic principle, the next time you find yourself seeking validation from external sources, pause and reflect. Why do I need this validation? Am I proud of my actions or decisions? If the answer is yes, then that alone should be enough. Remember, while feedback can be useful for growth, your self-worth should come from within, rooted in your actions, intentions, and integrity, rather than the ever-changing opinions of the world around you. Habit number 3. Being a slave to your emotions. Picture yourself at a family gathering where a relative, perhaps unintentionally, makes a remark about a choice you've recently made, Whether it's a new job, relationship, or even a lifestyle change, that comment stings and a whirlwind of emotions rises within you. Anger, defensiveness, or sadness. Before you realize it, you might snap back with a hurtful comment, creating tension for everyone present. Was that outburst really the best response? This is a prime example of being overtaken by emotions. Emotions, in their essence, are neither good nor bad. They are innate human responses that provide valuable insights into our state of mind and how we perceive our surroundings. However, becoming a slave to these emotions, allowing them to dictate our actions unchecked, can lead to regrettable decisions and strained relationships. The Stoic philosophy emphasizes the importance of recognizing our emotions without being consumed by them. Marcus Aurelius eloquently puts it as, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This Stoic teaching reminds us that while we may not have control over the initial emotional reaction to a situation, we certainly have control over our subsequent actions. So, the next time you're confronted with a surge of emotion, whether it's due to a friend's comment, a situation at work, or any other trigger, take a moment. Breathe. Ask yourself, is my immediate reaction to this emotion the best course of action? Will it lead to harmony or further discord? By practicing this pause and introspection, you cultivate emotional resilience, ensuring that your reactions align with your values and not just fleeting feelings. Adopting this Stoic approach enables you to navigate through life's varied challenges with a sense of equilibrium, ensuring you act not out of impulsive emotion, but from a place of reasoned thought and wisdom. Remember, Stoicism isn't about perfection, it's about progress and perspective. Take a moment to ask yourself, are you a victim of some of these habits? How can you course correct and improve? I encourage you to share your reflections and experiences in the comments below. Which of these habits resonated with you the most? Have you encountered other habits that challenge your Stoic journey? Let's create a space for vibrant discussion and mutual growth. Thank you for joining me, and until our next exploration, may you find serenity and strength in the Stoic way.